Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another Glacial Geek Kill Team Battle Report. I am Phil, the Glacial Geek, coming to you here from Casa de Geek, where I'm about to fight a 100-point kill team battle between my orcs, or I should say Harris's orcs, that I will be piloting, and Harris's other orcs. So,
I have a lot of orcs.
A lot of orcs. So the story that we've got going on here is that two different clans met and wanted to claim the prize that was in these storage containers that they had stumbled upon. And neither side could agree on who would receive them, so they both decided that they would fight for it so that they could each claim the shinies inside of there. The Shiny Gubbins inside of there. So they decided to fight. They were afraid that they might confuse who was whom, and because they decided, because the Goffs were the ones who recommended that they fight, they do this, they decided that it would be shirts versus skins, and that the my Snakebites should have to be skins. So that's why they decided to take off their t-shirts, and that is where we find ourselves here. Shirts versus skins, kill team battle between the orcs. So the story, we're just gonna have, it's goofy as it gets, and we are just gonna have just a beatdown. So essentially, what it comes down to is if you can kill each other's leader, you get 2 points. If you kill a specialist, you get 1 point. Whoever has the most points at the end of the game wins. So that's how we're going to be playing it. That is the story. That is the mission. Before we get any further, though, let's show you the two kill teams that are gonna be fighting it out. So for the orcs, my kill team will consist of, from left to right here, we have my leader, who is a grot. We then have 3 commandos with sluggas and choppas. They will be a combat, a scout, and a veteran specialist each. We then have 7 more commandos with sluggas and choppas, and we have 6 more grots. And then for the other orcs, kill team will consist of, from left to right here, we have a boss knob who will be his leader with a big choppa and a choppa. And a cyborg body. We then have a commando commando knob, commando boss knob with a choppa. We have a combat specialist who is a knob with a big choppa. We have a knob with a combi scorcher who will be a demolitions expert, and then we have a knob with a big choppa and choppa who will just be his regular bro. Going over deployment here for the Snakebites, we've got commando, grot, commando, leader, commando, grot, 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 grot. We've got my combat specialist over here, another commando, and then we've got my scout specialist. I have 3 commandos in reserve right now. And then my veteran is up here, having spent the 1 CP for the veteran adaptive tactics there, advancing up there. Not rolling very well, but still getting up there. Going over deployment for the Goffs, he's got his demolitions expert over here, his combat specialist, his knob right in the middle, and then his leader right up front here. And then we've got his veteran specialist who also spent the CP for adaptive tactics, advancing up over this way. So that is going to be it for the beginning here. We will now roll off to see who will have initiative going into turn 1. My opponent rolled a 7. I rolled a 7 as well, so we need to re-roll. I rolled a 3. My opponent rolled a 6, so we'll come back to you after the Goff's turn here, movement phase here on turn 1. All right, so going over movement phase here for the Goffs on turn 1. All of these 4 guys advanced up over in this direction, and now his veteran here is going to charge into my veteran over here. How much? What do you need for that? 7-inch charge to make it in. Ooh, and he makes it with an 8. All right, so far for the Snakebites over here, these 2 guys advanced up over around this way, as did these 4 grots over on this side. But now we're going to have to do some assaults to see what we can do here. So we're going to start with my combat specialist charging into his veteran specialist over here. 6 inches will not make it. I'm going to, here we go, that one.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go.
7 inches will not make it there. So now my commando over here is going to charge into him. He needs an 8-inch charge to get in. 6s will not make it. Here we go. Here we go, though. That will make it with an 8. And then the rest of them, these guys all advanced out over this way, and they're going to stay back over there. So that's going to be it for the movement. We'll come back to you with the shooting phase. JK, I'm going to spend 1 CP for cunning infiltrators to put my other 3 that were in reserves back over here, looking on his leader. Those sneaky gits back over there. All right, so we're going to start with his demolitions guy here, who is going to fire into my guy Because he advanced, it doesn't make a difference. I mean, it's -1 to hit, but who cares? It's got the
the
Scorcher part.
Just in case, but
so here we go.
Start with Scorcher.
Scorcher is going to have D6. That's going to be 2 hits.
3s to wound.
Looking for 3s to wound. That's going to be 1 wound.
-1.
AP -1. So 6 up armor save. It goes 8 right through there. But I do have a 6 up feel no pain because I am Snakebite. Yeah, with the filth phase! Woo! And the shooter is hitting on 6s. No hits. All right, so now my guys over here that came in are going to fire into his leader. We're going to go from left to right over there. 5 to hit. That's a hit. 4s to wound. That is a wound.
4 to save.
4 to save. He's got the 4 up armor. He's good. The next guy's going to do the exact same thing. No hit from him, and the next guy also no hit. All right, so into the fight phase now. His veteran over here is going to put 2 attacks into each of these guys over here. So I'm going to put 2 into my veteran first. Hitting on 3s. That's going to be 1 hit. Wounding on a 3. No wound there. And then we got 2 attacks into my other commando. Hitting on a 3. That's 1 hit. Wounded on a 3. That's a wound. AP nothing. So 6 up armor save. No. 6 up feel no pain. Show that Phil first. No, that's going to go through. So, is he out of action? No, on a 2, he takes a flesh wound. So now they're going to swing back. We're going to start with the guy who's wounded over here. He's got 2 attacks base plus 1 for the chopper there, so it's 3 attacks. Hitting on 4s because he's got that flesh wound. That's going to be 2 hits. Wounding on 4s. That's going to be no wounds, and the same thing is going to come in from the veteran, except he's hitting on 3s.
Big and tough.
Ooh, there we go. I need that same roll this time. Getting 1.
4 up.
4 up. No, that's going to go through. He's going to spend a CP to reroll that one. Oh, and he's good.
It's 2.
All right, so that's going to be it for the turn here on turn 1. So we're going to roll off to see who has initiative going into turn 2. I rolled a 4. My opponent rolled an 8, so he is going to go first. Yeah, that 4 is going to be at least a 1, so I only rolled a 4, so he's good to go. So we'll come back to you after movement phase for the Goffs here. All right, so the veteran's going to stay in combat. His demolitions expert is going to ready himself, and now his leader is going to charge into my 3 guys back over there. They're going to fire Overwatch looking for 6s. No 6s there. So your charge distance looking for a 5-inch charge. He's in.
Yep.
And now his combat specialist is going to charge into my scout, firing Overwatch. No hit there. And then charge distance. An 8-inch charge will make it in.
Yep.
My bad, he needs a 9-inch charge. So, do you want to spend a CP?
No, I'm just going to come 8.
He's just going to move over there. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just going.
And then this guy is going to charge into my guy over here and those 3 guys back over there. So we got Overwatch from the 1 guy who can shoot. Nope, no hit there. So his charge distance, 6-inch charge, might make it in here. All right, movement phase for the Snakebites over here. We're going to start with this guy. He's going to charge into his burner guy over here. He's out of range for the burner, but he does get his shoot apart that he gets to shoot there. No hits from there. So his charge distance, I need an 8-inch charge to get in because he's just over 8 inches away. Here we go, that one.
Here we go.
And he makes it. And then this guy's going to charge in as well, 5-inch charge. He's in. Wow, way in. Combat specialist is going to charge in over here. Oh, look, he's doubly in. Wow. Now my scout's going to charge into this guy over here. You don't have anything to shoot with, right?
He
just has the big chopper.
Stick bomb I can throw at
you. Go for it. Stick bombing it.
D3.
D3 shots. 3 shots. And now he needs 6s. Getting a hit.
And 5.
And a 5 to wound. That's a wound. That's not a save. And that's not a field of pain. And he's out. Well, that was unexpected. So now this guy's going to go charge into him.
Wow.
Wow. Here we go. Stick bombing him. Is it within 6 inches, right?
More than
yeah, I think so. I think so. Because it's a totally different thing.
Yeah, it's 6 inches.
Yeah.
3.
So it's going to be 3 shots.
No, 1.
One hit over there. Don't do it. Don't do it. 6s. No. 6s. No. Don't do it. Oh, flesh wound. Thankfully. Holy cow. That guy with his stick bombs over there. Holy cow. His charge distance is in at least. All right, so we've got a couple shots to go on over here. These guys are going to fire into him. We'll go the one with a flesh wound here, hitting on a 6 because of the flesh wound. Nope, and then the regular guy does hit over there. Yeah, that's the one I needed before. No wound though. All right, so into the fight phase. I'm going to spend 2 CP for Decisive Strike to allow my guy over here to attack into his leader before he gets to attack into me. So he's going to have 3 attacks here, hitting on 3s. That's going to be 2 hits, wounding on 4s. It's going to be 1 wound.
4 up.
4 up save. Oh, he's good. All right, so now my opponent has the initiative, so he's going to go first. He's going to spend 2 CP on Itching for a Fight, which gives him an extra attack for every enemy model within an inch of him over there. So he's getting 3 additional attacks. So he's going to put an attack into each of them with the big choppa.
2 attacks into each.
2 attacks into each of them with the big choppa, and then he's going to put the regular choppa into the guy who just attacked it because how dare he? How dare he do that? So we'll go. We'll go from this way across, so that we can end with the one with the choppa. So
3s and 3s.
3s to hit.
1
3s
hit.
to wound. That's a wound.
-1.
AP -1, so that's going to go through their armor. 2 damage, so 6 up, ignoring wounds. Ignored one of them. So I felt one of them. Is he out of action? Oh, he is with that 5. And then trying to continue the momentum there. 2 hits. 1 wound.
2 damage.
2 damage. Ignoring neither of them. He out. And the last one. That's going to be a hit.
And exploding die.
And exploding on the 6 there. Nope, not meant to be.
And a 3.
And a 3. Oh, no wound. But
Good thing
he's
I
got
have
the
the
chopper
choppa.
into him. No,
Missed.
no hit. And I'll go into my chargers over here. So this guy is going to go over here. That's going to be 4 hits. That is going to be 3 wounds. 3 4-up saves.
Made one of them.
Made one of them. So
takes him down.
let's see if he's out of action. Oh, and a 3 takes a flesh wound. And this guy over here that charged piled in his 3 inches over there to get into combat. So he's going to be attacking. He's going to have 2 attacks over here with the big choppa. These are going to be hitting on 3 attacks because he's a knob.
Yes.
Hitting on whatchamacallit, 3s. That's going to be 1 hit.
Oops. Out of 2 3.
That's a wound.
Goes straight through.
Goes through 2 damage because it's a big choppa. Don't ignore them.
That's a really big chopper.
Oh boy. And he's out.
Consolidate.
So then we're going to go over here to these guys. We're going to start with the back one, then move on to the front one. That's going to be no hits on that first guy. And then the other guy attacking over here. That's going to be 1 hit. Oh, no wound. And then my guy over here is going to attack on 4s. That's a wound. That's not a save. So it's only 1 wound, right, on these guys? Or do they have 2 wounds? Oh, they've got 2 wounds.
And
now his veteran here is going to attack. He's going to put 2 attacks into my veteran, 1 attack into my wounded guy over here. 2 attacks into the veteran. That's going to be 2 hits.
Well, actually be 2 and 2 because of the chopper.
Hitting on 4s because of his wounded, but still.
Yep. And 3s to wound.
And 3s to wound.
2
That's going to be 2 wounds.
6 up saves.
6 up saves. Make 1, and then 6 up feel no pain. Yeah, with the fill phase, I'll take that. Woo! And then 2 because of the chopper giving him an extra attack into the other guy, getting 1 hit.
And 1 extra.
And 1 extra attack because of Goffs. Nope, not meant to be.
And 3.
And 3s. No wound. And then we got 3 attacks from the veteran over here with the chopper. That's going to be 2 hits. No wounds. So now his combat specialist is going to attack my guy over here. That's going to be 2 hits.
With 1 explode.
1 explode over there. 3 hits.
Not
These
bad.
are now going to be wounding on 3s. That's 2 wounds. He's got the big choppa, so that's going to go straight through. So it's going to be 4 damage. But he has to do 2 at a time. Oh, it doesn't make a difference really, because the damage is the same. So
roll 4 6s.
So nothing. 2 damage on this injury roll. Oh, he takes a flesh. Oh no, +1 because he's already had a flesh wound. He's out. And then this guy's going to attack over here, hitting on 4s because he's got a flesh wound. Wound on 4s. Ooh, double fill face. That's got to be luck, right?
Oh no!
Oh, it is luck. Let's see if he's out. +1 to this. No, he takes the second flesh wound. All right, so that's going to be it for the turn here on turn 2. I do have to take 1 leadership test over here with my flesh wounded guy. There are 5 guys out of action, but he's got 2 friends that are close to him over there. So on that 2, he is good to go. He still has to fight over here, so we'll do that one. We'll see if I have to do another leadership test.
My bad.
No, it's all good. So he's going to go into whom?
That guy.
into the back guy over here.
This guy.
No, the front guy over here.
Front guy.
That's going to be 2 hits. And a 6. So it's 3 hits.
On 2 dice. On 3 dice. 3 hits on 3 dice.
No wounds.
2 wounds,
oh,
Strength
is
5.
it? Oh, because knobs are plus 1
5.
wound. Strength 5. So that's going to be 2 wounds. That's going to be no saves. Feel no pains. Nope, he felt them. And that 4's out of action. That 2 he rolled is still going to be fine over there, though, for his leadership. So that's going to be it for the turn here. We're going to roll off to see who has initiative going into turn 3. I rolled a 10. My opponent rolled a 7, so we'll come back to you after movement phase for the Snakebites. All right, movement phase for the Snakebites. Stayed in combat here. Stayed in combat over here. My Grots kind of just shuffled around to try to get some line of sight and see what's going on. So that's going to be it for Snakebites. We'll come back to you after movement phase for the Goffs. All right, movement for the Goffs. Yeah, my opponent spent 2 CP on WAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAA going to start with his boss here, charging into my dude bro over here. He needs a 6 inches with that, so he is in. Next guy's going to charge. Would need an 8, but it goes down to 7 because of WAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAA all of them. His combat specialist. And five will probably make it into at least the combat specialist. Do you want to? You can here we go it.
Well, here we go.
You're gonna here we go it.
I'm gonna regret this.
Let's see. No, you don't. It's the same thing. 6 inches. We'll get a little bit further. All right, so that's going to be it for the movement phase into the shooting phase. I do have some pistols to shoot over here. We'll do the flesh wounded guy first. It's not a hit, and then the unflesh wounded guy is also not a hit. Alrighty, so I'm going to spend 2 CP in the fight phase for a decisive strike because I think I need to. This guy's going to attack into his leader. So he's going to have 3 attacks on 3s. That's all hits. On 4s. Getting 1 wound. 4 up save. No! 6 up feeling okay because of his cyborg body. No.
He'll take that.
He takes a wound. And now his combat specialist is going to attack into my combat specialist over here. Hitting on 3s. The green's going to be the regular choppa.
Yep.
That's going to be all hits there.
And 1 exploding big choppa.
1 exploding big choppa. Nope, not meant to be. And then we've got, these are going to be wounding on 3s and 4.
All 3s.
All 3s. Oh, that's right. Extra strength 4. I forgot about your extra wound there. Ooh, Nelly.
So 3 minus 1s.
So 3 minus 1s. 1 flat. So we'll do the 3 minus 1s.
Yep. So 6 up feeling up.
Well, yeah. So 6 up. Yeah, he's going to take a wound. So double roll here. And he's out.
He's the boss.
Boss goes first because he's the boss. So he's going to attack in over here. Hitting on 3s. That's going to be
1 big choppa.
That's not a wound.
Yep. And the other guy.
And then the other guy is going to go here. No judgment from him on the boss there. Although there probably is a lot of judgment.
Boss drew him out.
Yeah, the boss like opened him out.
Yeah,
opened up his I
loosened him.
Yeah, he loosened him. It's like a pickle jar. All right, so that's gonna be 2 hits because
ran him under some warm water.
Got out the rubber glove. Got him over there. So that's gonna be 2 wounds.
1 at minus 1.
1 at minus 1. So we'll do the 2 damage. Yeah. So then roll to see if he's out. Yes, he is with that 5. All right, so now my veteran's going to attack into his veteran. That's going to be 1 hit. That is going to be a wound. Oh, no save. +2 to this. And he's finally out. And then my other guy is going to attack into his combat specialist on 4s because he's got that flesh wound. That's going to be 2 hits. Fill faces. Got to be luck, right? That's 1 wound. 4 up. Oh, he's good. All right, so that's going to be the end of the turn here. I'm 1 away from breaking, but that's still good enough. So, but I do have 1 guy with a flesh wound here. I need to roll a 1 to pass this one. No, he is going to be shaken. So that's going to be the end of the turn here. That's going to be turn 3, correct? So let's roll to see who has an issue of going to turn 4. I rolled a 4. My opponent rolled a 4 as well. Rolling 10. 6. So we'll come back to you after Snakebites. Okay. All right, movement phase. My my veteran specialist just charged in over here. He made it was super easy to get into over there. And that is going to be it for my movement phase. So now we're going to come back to you after movement phase for the Goffs. All right, movement phase. His knob with the Combi Scorcha and his boss and the other guy all advanced up over this way, getting position to try to bring the pain in further rounds, or I guess he can bring the pain now with his assault flamer there. So that's going to be it for the movement phase. We'll come back to you with the shooting phase. All right, so starting off, my grots are going to start firing. So 3 of them over here are in range with their grot blasters into his boss. So we're going to have 3 shots here, hitting on 6s. Getting 1 hit, wounding on a 5. No wound. This guy back here is going to fire into the leader. That's a hit. That is a wound. Oh, no. That's a failed save. 6 up, feeling pain. No, he's going to feel it. Is he out of action? Yeah, with that 6, the leader's out. He just got shot in the face by a grot. Woo! And then the last 2 are going to fire into his demo guy. 1 gets a hit. Man, the grots are coming up big, but no wound. So now his demolitions guy is going to fire into that front grot over there. So we're going to go with the shooter first.
6s.
6s. Nope. Nothing there. So then we got D6 with the flamer. 5 hits. That's pretty good. He's going to be wounded on 2s. That is going to be all wounds. So that's going to be 5.
It goes through.
Oh, it just goes through. So it's 1 damage. And they got no culture there. So they got no armor, no culture. And on a 4, he's flesh wounded.
Yeah,
he's good. All right, so we are going to go into the fight phase here. At the beginning of the fight phase, we're both going to spend 1 CP on Nasher Squig and unleashing them against each other here. So he's going to go against my veteran. I'm going to go against his combat specialist. So I go first. I guess 4 up. Yeah, he takes a mortal wound. But I don't. That's how you work that. And now into the fight phase, my veteran charged. So he's going to attack 3 attacks. That's going to be 2 hits. That's going to be 2 wounds. No, 1 failed save. And on a 4, he's out of action. All right, so that's going to be the end of the turn here. My opponent does have to roll for a break test here. So what do you have left? Leadership 6, right? 6 over there. So here we go, 2d6. No, he's broken. Okay. So you're going to have to roll to see. You have 3 guys out of action, right? So we'll go with this guy first. So 1d6 now because it's a regular. So plus 3 to this. 4, 7 on knobs.
Correct.
They are good? Oh, no, it's 6.
Leadership 6. So
they're leadership 6, so he failed that one. So then we go into the other guy over here.
Yep.
On a 1, he will be fine.
Yes.
I don't have to roll for break test, but I do have to roll for some leadership here. We're going to go with my guy over there. On a 4, I need a 1 on both of these guys. No, they're both going to be shaken here. So those guys are shaken. But that's going to be it. So we'll come back to you after movement phase for oh no, we have to roll to see it. Oh no, that was turn 4. Yes. So roll 1d6 to see if we are moving on. We are. So now we'll roll for initiative. Roll on initiative to see who will go first here on turn 5. I rolled a 10. I'll roll a 12, so we'll come back to you after movement phase for the Goffs here on turn, turn 5.
Yes.
All right, movement phase for the Goffs. He moved, advanced up around here, looking on my leader. He wants to get those points because right now he's falling behind here, but I am going to now charge him with my veteran over into here. So I'm going to need an 8-inch charge to make the charge, but he gets to overwatch with his flamer there.
4 shots.
He's going to have 4 shots. That's going to be
2 minus 1.
4 minus 1. 4 minus 1s. So it's going to be 4 that go through, 6 up, ignoring wounds. Ignored 1 of them. So here we go. No, he's going to take a flesh wound. You're going to spend a CP on that one?
Yes,
yeah, he's going to. Oh, and he's not because he's within range there. So he's going to take a flesh wound. So I need an 8-inch charge to make it in. Oh, and he's in. All right, so here we go into the fight phase because no shooting's going to happen here. My guy's going to go first. He's going to have 3 attacks, hitting on 4s because of being flesh wounded from that overwatch. Oh, getting to 2 hits.
Good.
Wounding on 4s. Oh, no, not getting anything.
All right.
And now his knob over here is going to attack. He's going to have 4 attacks, hitting on 3s because he's not flesh wounded. Oh boy, 3 hits, wounding on 3s because he's a knob.
Oh
no wounds! That's Crazy Town! Alrighty, so that's going to be the end of the turn. Why don't you roll to see if we continue on? No, we will not! So that is the end of the game. At the end of the game, I managed to kill his leader and his 2 veterans, his veteran and his combat specialist. leaving just as there. My opponent only managed to kill my scout and my combat specialist, so it's a victory for the Snakebites. Exactly the kind of victory that orcs like, because at the end of the day, they don't care. They killed what they needed to. So, oh man, that was awesome. Right off the bat, it just looked real bad for me. I'm not gonna lie. But the fact that it took like 3 orcs just wailing onto your veteran over here for like 9 turns, it felt like, to finally bring him down was nuts. But at the end, we got what we needed with the grot getting that shot off and just shooting your boss in the face as he jumps up on top of here. I imagine he jumps up on top of the crates over here, bellows out in a roar, and then this guy over here just goes pew with his little grot blaster, just knocks him off, and then that's what it was. It knocks him off, and then he fell onto like his own chopper or something like that, killing him. Oh man, that was killer. That was awesome. That was a ton of fun. Oh, but so yes, I had a ton of fun. I sure hope you guys all have. I have been Phil, the Glacial Geek, as always. My opponent's been Harris, and until next time, have fun.